Welcome, everyone, to today's live stream. Some more No Man's Sky, some more base building work. I'm actually fighting with getting a couple of mods downloaded just in case. I'm gonna give them a try. Because I wanted to try and avoid it, but I'm getting a mod installed right now just because it's got some stuff that looks attractive. We're gonna keep it minimal on the modding. You know, I don't want to go too crazy with the mod components because you know, update breaks a mod, so half your base is gone. I don't like the idea of that. But I am going to get one put in that we've used before. At least I remember using because it was in my my Nexus mods, you know, download list. So we're gonna give it a try and kind of see if it works. If it doesn't, then I'll close out. We'll do a different mod. You know, either way works. Timmy. All right, that's 2 treats to choose from. He gets 2 treats today because his birthday is Monday. He's going to be 8 years old Monday. That's right. Middle-aged dog. Good afternoon, Felonius. And yeah, be tactical. That's why, you know, it's just like with Subnautica, like the modding stuff in Subnautica is so broken right now from the 2.0 update that it's kind of worried about doing this. Plus, when we did this in my other game save, I had a big base, built a lot of stuff using a mod, and had a great looking base. Had, I mean, components from like the planetary archives and stuff like that, all sorts of stuff, big buildings. And then update happened, and well, it was like, here's my entrance building, my little normal prefab, and then there's nothing else. Everything else is gone. Yeah, I was just like, okay, yeah, I can't I can't take a chance on that. So we're gonna try the mod. I mean, I've got one installed. It's one I've used in the past. It's got interesting looking components. So there may be a few I pull from it for decorations, but I don't want to be like, oh, I throw this in there and suddenly there's a missing, you know, structure, but all the stuff is floating in air, you know, kind of thing. So this is going to be an accessorizing type mod. It will go on the normal vanilla stuff, and I'll just use it to accessorize, you know, like, oh, look, we're going to throw this on here for a little extra flair, but 90% will still be vanilla stuff. I'll say I've already got the manufacturing farm, well, the indium farm here set up. So this is like the part I was building last time is decorative. You know, everything I did last live stream was completely decorative. Doesn't need to be there for any kind of special functionality. It's just for the looks. And then I'm going to have another spot that's going to be for looks. So this stuff I could use. But again, I'm going to make it where, like, if I do slap some of this on, say, the tower with all my storage, and a mod will get an update, it breaks the mod, then the storage is still going to be there. The main structure's going to be there. Just the extra flair will be gone. And I'm okay with that, honestly. I can handle, you know, coming back and be like, well, there went some of the nice fancy decorations, you know, maybe some extra panels or something on the structure, but you know, 90% of the structure is still there. Everything works. That's kind of how I'm going to treat it now. Instead of doing, you know, crazy big build, 90% modded parts, it's going to be like 10% modded parts. And hey, Xbox, I see you are awake in time today. Was it last week you woke up and got on right at the very end? Timmy, eat your snack. Come on, eat your snack. You played hard, you had a good lunch, you got 2 snacks to eat. Guys, 2 snacks because his birthday is Monday. He'll be 8 years old. Estimated birthday, you know, can't say for sure, but that's what they told me his birthday was when I adopted him. So it's gonna be his 8th birthday Monday. Oh, yeah. Still acts like a puppy. Scared little puppy at times. Come on. Oh, it's right here. All right, you don't want to eat it. That's fine. Let's dive on in. Get going with some No Man's Sky. All right, so I've got. Let me see what. Okay, hang on. Let me look at the mod name so I can tell you the right one before I say it. Ultra Base Building. Okay, that's the one I've got installed right now on this. And I've used it before, and just from the images, it has some really interesting looking stuff. So let's just see if it actually is showing anything. Make sure it actually works. Doesn't matter if I installed it if it's not loading. I am not seeing it load, it looks like. And maybe this is the one that didn't work before. There was 3 mods I used or tried to use in the past, and one of them never would work. I just don't remember which one it is. And it looks like it was this one. So, okay, Ultra Base Building is not working. So we'll go without it for a little bit. And we'll try a different one. So I did some more decorating. I was, you know, trying some stuff out since the last time. And so I created, I started thinking about it. I might move the locker thing up here. So this is like the, you know, clock in, clock out room. They come in, they got lockers along here or along the stairs, you know, get their work supplies, whatever. And then they go down here. Which my main thing is I want to find better lighting. If you know a mod specifically as better lighting decorations or more functional lighting to the game, I would like to get that. Because at nighttime, the lighting is just unusable in the game. So I did add, let's see, yeah, well, mainly this. I started doing some more stuff over here, and one of the things I did was I decided to set up the secure locker with a, there's a pad there for, you know, like their biometrics, but it's basically got an sensor on it. So it opens the door, turns on the lights, like warning, you know, and then you come in here, and I got all these lights rigged up with the sensor as well, so you see them turn off. So it gives a nice effect. That works well at night, having it darkened up. I just would like some more usable lighting that still hasn't been done in the game. And then we have this floor to work on, and I think this is pretty much all I need it to be. I did play a little bit more with this, trying to create that, and I'm not sure why that is off kilter now. That was not rotated like that before. Why is it rotating at an angle away from the wall? Okay. Yeah, all right, that comes out. I'm gonna redo that. Actually, you know what? It could go. Somehow I managed to get it to like embed right there. So let's just see if I could do it this way. That does not work. I feel like there should be more than one variation on the bubble duct. Fine, we might just do like that. And it's gonna go into the ground. Not a fan of that, but oh hey, yep. Well, no. Angle it. Okay, not wanting to angle it. All right, I'm just gonna do it this way. Like this, close to the wall. And oh, it's like that angles, but then you see it's turning, not going straight. That's what, all right. That may end up just being all I do right there. Because it's straight. I'm gonna do it like that. There. Oh, okay. It had to add like an extra piece in there, but now we've got this. Look at that. That looks better. Sometimes these things are goofy. So Kind of not liking how the wall has done this right here. Like, I had the extra little flare coming out, and it was changing the color scheme, the styling of the walls on the outside, so I took some stuff out. Now, what I wanted here, this part, whole reason of looking for mods and such was I want a, like, garden type thing, almost like you're walking by a little garden area, and I was going to do something with that. I'm going to have to change that around. So I think if I can find, there you go. Since I don't have like a plant garden plot type thing, may just have to do these along here, and we just do kind of like a little decorative pottery setup. And all I'll do is I'll come back to each of these, and if I have to resize it for a certain plant to work, I will do that. This way, consistent sizing across, semi-consistent placement. And, you know, it lights it up. Get illumination on the plants, which I'm hoping will help. There we go. All right, so the whole point of this was to not have like that sticking out kind of thing. I kind of feel like I want to do these for bookmarks, you know, one on each end. No. I select, click, then. Okay, so I got those. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's a bigger one. We'll do like skip 2 between each and do like this. All right, that one. I have not watched Oppenheimer yet, or Barbenheimer yet. Barbieheimer, however you want to say it. I think that's gonna be, well, you know what? You know what? Let me. Take this one out too. That's all I was trying to do. And then place that there. Still not big enough for that. Okay, what's this one? Oh, that works right there. Okay. So let's get, it's another tree. Kind of a nice little, you know. Alright, go 2 in. 2. That puts me at that one and that one. So a little bit smaller, I'm thinking, on these. So yeah, skip 2. Remove, skip 2, remove. We're gonna need smaller trees. May just have to scale them down. Let's see, I kind of like the idea of that. Maybe what's that? There's a glowy one. I'm trying to think which one was like the really like glowy type one. I could fit on the smaller style. Not that one. There's one of these had like a, was it this one? Actually, this one. You know what? Let's just scale it down like that. No, it's not that one. Okay, so the watchful one. The, you know, creepy eyes staring at you kind of thing. Okay, that's not it. Bewitching cactus. I know there's one that had like a, you know, like a glowy effect to it, or at least I remember one having a glowy effect. Oh, you know what? I bet it's this, which is not exactly the style I want here. So maybe in the smaller planters. Yeah, that's the glowy one. Alright, not gonna use that. We'll go the wheel. I'll just, you know, we'll make them kind of face towards each other a little bit. There you go. Alright, I need to fix that pot. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and remove this end. I wonder if I could actually just fix it underneath to get it more embedded. That looks fine. May actually be the trick there is just to put it on the smaller pot that looks like it's going to stick out weirdly, and it's still sticking out. Okay. Okay, so I gotta make it a little bigger, little fatter. There we go. So get all these. Yeah, like that. Jenny! You made it! Stuffed George. Been to the edge of the Trinity blast crater. Took readings. I saw, you know, everybody's all about the Barbenheimer thing. You know, Barbie and Oppenheimer. And I saw one post where somebody said, I saw the original one back in the 90s. And it was the movie Tank Girl, which is, you know, one of the... There's a comic books, Tank Girl, and somebody's like, yeah, let's do a Tank Girl movie. And I cannot remember her name, the actress that played Tank Girl, but she was... I always remember her for being... She, like... interesting kind of roles. I just remember her from that is Pauly Shore movie, In the Army Now. She was the chick that he kept like hitting on in the movie when he went in the army, and she was the tough girl. She played in movie Tank Girl, and I cannot remember her name. But yeah, that was like the original Barbenheimer type thing. Post-apocalyptic Barbie. That's what it was. 100% absolutely post-apocalyptic Barbie. Okay, I did the flowers. Yeah, we can throw a little tentacle spire. We go small. It'll get small enough. Yes. Yes, there we go. Okay, like that. That. So we're going to have the big trees that are matching across, and we're going to have these other ones that just kind of get thrown in there. Okay, that one, I think I'm actually going to... Let me see. Let me do this. Shrink it down. Itty bitty. Almost looks like a power plug. I'm going to shrink this down. You gotta see it pop up a little bit. Yep, there it goes. I like that. Okay. Now I gotta get in here and get the target. There we go. Like that. And then I gotta get where it's underneath it. Does that work? Does that work? That works. So it hides the big glowy bulb thing from sticking out of the dirt. Yeah, bewitching cactus. Why not? This one I might actually let stick out a little bit. Was his she played Keanu's girlfriend and the what was that? I know what movie you're talking about. I just can't remember the name because it was an early one. You know, it's 90s, early Keanu. It was post Bill and Ted's, I think. I did not see that one, but I know which one you're talking about. I just can't think of the name of it. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do this one a little different. We're going to double stack it to have like 2 growing in there, kind of side by side like that. So we get, yeah, a little extra there. Again, the lighting doesn't actually cast like it should, and that's kind of the problem in the game. The lighting is like, it's lit up, but it doesn't actually work as a light. I'm gonna do a couple of these, like on the ends here. Except I don't have any more cyanophosphate. I want to do this. I don't have any cyanophosphate. Yeah. Lori Petty. Yes, that was it. Way to go. That, I'm sure IMDb or something like that was it. Lori Petty. Yeah. She always had, like, or at least every role I saw her in pretty much was short hair or some, you know, kind of crazy hair. Like Tank Girl was crazy hair, but, you know, I also saw her in, like, Tank Girl, you know, you look at her in Tank Girl and then you look at No Doubt, like when they first came out as a band, like they were out first getting big, it's the same kind of look. Really is, like a lot of the similar looks between the character Tank Girl and what's her name for No Doubt in the early days. And then Lori Petty in the other movies I've seen her in, where she always had really short hair, made me think of the singer for Cranberries. Always made me think of her. Where's okay. All right, you know what? Let's just do a walkout, take a look at it. That actually glows nice. Still not a fan. Like the lighting, like that is not lit up. It's just a ring of light that comes around it. You know, that's lighting it up. Seriously, is there not a mod that fixes the lighting in this game? Somewhere. The door is triggering because I'm up here. Now I can hear the fire, even though I'm outside. Oh, know something I can do. It's not going to add any light value, but it's going to give me some lighting. Something visible, at least from a distance. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Oh. There's, okay, that's the middle. So we got the sign. I'll go really big, and I don't know why that looked crooked. Because it is like slightly crooked. Oh. Let me. It's slightly crooked no matter what I do. Okay, that gives a little bit of light. So you're way out here, and then you see the lights there, and then you get up here, and ideally you'd have lighting like on this area, but it just doesn't work as well. Yeah, that's... I still don't get why that has never been actually like... That's like a fix, you know? That should be a fix. The only ones that really cast any kind of light around a distance is like these, you get that soft glow off the little stands like that, but it doesn't carry very far. And then the lights like that, they cast a very short range around them. Like I see glow there, but I don't see any glow down here from it. There should be some soft glow on the floor, even at that distance. The lighting just doesn't work like it should. And oh, that's why I don't have enough phosphate to you know what? Let me go. Let's try another mod. Again, I found 3. I thought I got one of the ones that worked before, but I was wrong. So I'm gonna try switching to another mod. And I would showcase Timmy. Is that he left again? He's laying over there right in front of my fan. I mean, like, he's on the floor in front of the fan, between me and the fan. He's absorbing some of my fan air. And now he's like, oh, you're talking about me? I'm gonna do this. Well, you looking up? Okay. All right, so that was Ultra Base Building. It was Ultra Base Building. Not working. Again, I remember I had this before. I did 3 different mods. 2 of them worked, and I was able to use them in the game. And then the third one did not. Why doesn't Timmy have his own fans? He's got his own fans. Everybody here today watching this is a fan of Timmy. And he has his own fan at work. I'll say that. He's got his own fan when he's at work with me. He gets a fan. I don't, actually. It's an old, like, desktop little fan, but I've got it mounted up pointing at him in his bed. The bearings are wearing out on it because it runs for 8 hours a day right now for him. But yeah, he got his own fan at work. And so here he's just like, it's a big fan. So it's blowing towards both of us, but he decided he wanted to be right in front of it. Timmy, come on, come eat your snack. All right, and I'm waiting for this mod to download. This is the Euclea mod. And I remember this one as definitely a working one because it was that interesting name. I was like, I know I used this one, and it worked. It's a case of what was the third one that didn't work, and I thought it was a different one. But apparently it's not. Let me see if I can find that other one then. It was Kibbles and Bits. I thought that was the one that didn't work, but I guess I was wrong. All right, so we'll try this one, which again is Euclea. Euclea-EA. And if it doesn't work, then I guess it's an outdated one. All the mods that I used before, I went back and looked what I used, and all of these have been updated between June and July. So they should be up to date working with the current version of No Man's Sky. Yes, some videos on YouTube are being made by AI now, and not like completely like, oh, there's just AI uploading videos. There's people using AI to generate videos, and then they do the uploading on it. It's not like there's some artificial intelligence out there trying to say, oh, what's gonna be funny, and upload it. But there's apps you can get that, you know, you put in what it is and it'll automatically search a database of like stock photos, stock video, and put together a video and then generate the voiceover. You know, it'll do all that. So there are it's increasingly more and more, but you can tell when they are like a cheap AI produced video. Like there was one the other day that I started watching, and it didn't take but 5 words for me. Like, wow, this is a bad AI video, because it was like really poor quality voice generation. It was very robotic like this, I was like, okay, if this does not just astound me with good information, I'm like, yeah, no. And it was the information they gave was just absolutely wrong. It was one of those things where somebody went to ChatGPT, said, write me a video script for this. ChatGPT spit out some information, and it was incorrect, and they never checked to make sure it was correct, and they produced this video using AI, and now you got a video out there that has incorrect information. And I was like, yeah, I got out of that video. So if you hear a video sounding very robotic, it's a voice generated one. Now, I can understand some people don't want to be on camera, don't want to talk, are self-conscious, For that, I say you just gotta kind of ease yourself in and get over it a little bit. But there are some things you can get where you actually record your voice. Like you read a script and it records it and then builds a new voice, like your own custom voice for reading off stuff, like AI generated voiceover. But it's your voice. It's basically just creating a new model out of your voice after you read like this long text so it can generate it. And there are people doing that. That, makes it easy to... Sorry. Makes it easy, like, instead of making mistakes talking, you could actually do the full talking, and it will just do whatever you type in, and this mod is not working either. Everything in the mod is that same normal. So now we're going to do the third one. And again, these worked in the past, so I mean, it should be working. Hang on, let me just double check something. Okay, I see what it is. I forgot, it's not just you have to make a mods folder for it, but it's actually got a the update regenerated one of the files, which is disable mods. So you know what? Let's just do both of them. I got the other one downloaded now. Kibbles and Bits, Euclea, both going in. If it messes up weirdly, then okay, I'm backing out. But 2 mod packs. We'll see what I get, assuming it works now. Check the anomalies. None of the mods are going to be unlocked. Have to be unlocked through the anomaly. There's nothing that it adds that you have to buy in the anomaly on any of these mods. These are mods I've used in the past, and it's just they're supposed to automatically trigger when you get in. I think it was just I didn't check. Oh, yeah, there we go. See, that means the first time it shows, it's detecting that I'm running mods. So yeah, at least with this, it is easy. It's not like, oh, you gotta wait for an update to Bepinex or something. It's just literally, oh, I gotta go in there and delete this file. It says disable mods. That could mean the other one was the working one. The mod, that first one, the ultimate base building or great whatever it was. Jason has made it. And BT, these are mods from Nexus Mods. Same place I got them in the past, and they're updated from, again, one was end of June. The other 2 both updated in July, after the last No Man's Sky update. So these should be up to date. I think it's just I forgot about having to remove that file. I'm going to find out. Timmy is just back laid out. Timmy. He's not even responding to me. You know, when you ask me that way, it almost sounds dirty. Say my name. Devin, hi. And whichever, if I can figure out which mods, like if one of these just clearly isn't working, then it's that other one, Ultimate Base Build, whatever. I'll link these afterwards in the notes to make sure if you want to get them, you can find them. Oh, yep, I do it. Waiting for it to generate the platform. Okay, first thing. Yes, I got it. There we go. We got the extra section. Granted, I'm not sure which one this is pulling from, but we've got a lot of new stuff. Again, all right, so Tron frontage. Okay. Yeah, this is more of a, I'm doing decoration. I'm not going to, okay, that's kind of glitchy. Like it's not snapping, is it? Or, no, that's free placement, so snapping is like just all over the place. But all right, that's new. Tron. I remember the chroma stuff, so you could literally build like a room to go in there and pose, even though you got camera mode for a reason. Green. All right, you know what? Let's do the white. There. Look at that. Light. Lighting. I see it on the ground already. How that is so difficult, I don't know. But it took a modder to do that. Airlock. That could have been kind of interesting. You know, have Nexus pipe, cube, curved railing, you know. Nexus plating, stuff like that. Okay. Egg machine. Yep. Small shop small. Okay, so this is coming from that one that before. And you know, I didn't even think about that. I might do, I'm gonna do like a landing tower type of thing, where it's big tower, super tall, a lot of landing spots. I'm thinking now we should have like a marketplace kind of thing. Like, here's all these landing pads. Come in and you go like to different area, like landing pads, and each floor just has a teleporter. It's like a parking garage. It takes you to the like a central hub, and from there we have teleporters that go around the base, and we can have it be like that central hub. It's kind of like, you know, you get off the airplane, you go in there, and they got all the shops that entice you to buy stuff, or the stuff you're supposed to buy before you go on the airplane. I kind of like the idea of doing that. Maybe having like a little shop area. Again, most part is gonna be normal vanilla stuff, but we could throw in some of these nice decorations. Oh, let's look at the Explorer guy. Oh, the welcome avatar. The welcome, like, hologram or something. I think the best part is the lighting on this. And I'll... Kibbles and bits, I see that. Nexus. I don't see any other one, so it looks like either they're conflicting and overriding. Oh, wait, nope. We got some stuff here. Okay. Yeah, timber. But that's... The chroma parts are stone, then you got these. I don't see the other one. So Kibbles and Bits worked. But the big one seems to have not worked. One of those like 100-something megs of parts. Yeah, that's interesting though. I get some of that stuff there. Some of it did fall under stone. All right, at the least I've got lights. And again, we see it's Kibbles and Bits working on this, so Euclea may be the one that did not work in the past. Ooh, side terminal. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit larger than I was thinking, but central point table. Wow. That's like the Justice League table. That's a big table. Actually could work pretty well as like a little teleporter thing. Like, well, yeah, put it, yeah, around that. Look at that. It's awkward stepping out of it, you know? Maybe if there was like a raised platform in the middle with the light coming up around it, that could be cool. Planter common desk. Okay. Drone common desk. All right, somebody working on drone. Ooh. Bingo. Okay. Definitely throwing it down in here. This is like, you know, not shipping area. This is a research area. This is where they're sending stuff out. So we have somebody. I'm trying to figure out how I want to start laying this out. You know what? Here. We'll just put it right here. Somebody is over here working on a captured drone. Actually, let's move that over. Kind of like that. And ooh, central point cage. Huh. All right, come on. There we go. Okay. That's the thing in the anomaly that like is in the middle, right? Where's, I know it's here. There we go. Crystallized drone. Oh, and I can't build inside it. Aw. It's a cage. I want to build in the cage. All right. See if I can do this. I want this in the cage. Go over it. Place down. Come on. Oh, disappoint. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Got it. So we get a cage around a crystallized drone like it's being secured or something, except it's sticking out. Oh, what? Wait, is it what the? Where's my drone? Did it consume? It ate the drone. Okay. It ate my drone. Yep. Put it like that. Now we're gonna move this. Just gonna do it this way. Apparently it's something with the way I'm targeting around the drone that is not wanting to let it line up right, so it's sticking out. Okay, that's, all right, you know what? Here. And it takes the drone out. All right, that would be so cool looking. Right there, having the little crystallized drone like it's being sealed off just in case it like explodes or maybe like a almost like a infectious type thing, like why is the crystal growing on it sort of aspect. Let's move this over, make sure oh, that's good right there. Is there an actual better one? If he lays back down, he is laying down. He's like over to the side of me. Like well, 1 foot just went up. And it's not the foot highest up. It's the one closest to the ground went up like this. So he's crossed his legs. And now he's stretching his legs. He knows what I'm talking about. But he is laid out completely way over there. Ooh, 4 cables. Oh, that's all right. Distracting me again, but you know, it is one of those things that like, okay, it caught my attention. Oh, come on. Floor cables, I know, but it can go on the ceiling. Doesn't have to go there. It could go on the ceiling. It could rotate, go up there. All right, circular desk. Well, may just actually do this right here, like that. So you come down. Okay, well, it needs to go over a little bit. All right, so you come down here. Got your little circular desk right there. So you got a little station. I'll go around for that kind of thing. Pillar die. Oh, that's kind of neat looking. Actually, that could be kind of interesting as a, yeah, kind of like scale it down and almost, it's, what's the thing, you know, the centrifuge they use for like separating blood and plasma? It's like, kind of like that. Oh. Yeah, definitely glad I added the kibble and bits back in. I need a nicer table. Or I need a nicer table option. And got anything for tables? Oh, oh. Well, a roof side cap. Steam vent. Main turbine. See, why is this stuff not in the game normal? Why can't they do like, you know, like Empyrean? If you do a really great design for the workshop and a lot of people use it, they usually reach out and say, hey, can we put this in the game? And, you know, that's why we got some stuff in the game is actually from mod creator or from the creators on the workshop, as opposed to the developers themselves. Why can't they do that with No Man's Sky? Hey, we really like your mod. We would like to incorporate it into the game. Are you cool with that? We'll give you credit. And then we can have all these just natively in the game already. Kind of like that. And then, yeah, we're going to have to shrink this down. But that's kind of got like a cool look to it. For that, it's part of our drone research station. I'll make it. Don't want to do too many of them because they do make noise. Love to have just drone parts. Oh, I just noticed when it's not selected, it looks nice. When it's selected, it turns black. All right, thanks for hanging out, Stuff George. We'll see you another time. Ooh, mechanical core. Make it. How small can I get this? Not quite small enough. If it go a little smaller, I would have it be like, have it be like that's a component for it. And yeah, let's see if it does it. It's a fan. All right, Timmy, I've got you a fan here. Come on. I'll set your fan up. Chamber. Okay. Nope. Floor cap. Oh. Curved side desk. Except it's curved the wrong way. Not the way I want it to go. I'm putting her desk there. Alright. I need some lighting on these. I want to see how this works. As much as I would like to go colorful, these are work areas, so we need nice. Well, it's a wall light, so it won't go on the ceiling. Really? On the ground. Okay, you know, I kind of would like both. I feel like that might have been what it was that threw me off on some stuff before, is I can't get it. It won't adjust to placing like on the wall or on the ceiling like I want. Okay, I'm aiming at the wall. It's a wall light, but it won't go on the wall. Invalid position. That's not helping. That's great if it would actually go on the wall. Oh. That is... I kind of like that. But at the same time, if I use it anywhere important, then that breaks with an update. So I don't know if I want to use that. Let's see. Maybe not shops, but is there something I can use? Oh wow, that is lagging bad with that one. All right, I want to see it. That's not that bad. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put it there. If I can do that. Might use that, one of these, as like a top for something. Huh. Large, prop, small. That's the small one. Let's look at the big... Oh, wow, yeah. I can't even, like... It's 5 carbon to build this. I'm doing it just to see how it looks. Well, that's it. Done. Supersized base. Finished. It's still building. All I gotta do is build a side. What? Or it's gone. It's gone. Where'd it go? Well, that did not work. Oh, there it is. It is not playing nice with that. All right, at least this one is not like crazy. All right, come on, go there. All right, you know what? Prop small. Can it go? It can go up there. All right. I'm probably not going to leave it here because I'm going to end up taking this little station out eventually, I'm sure, but I just want to see how it looks. How makes it look like a clock tower in a way? Oh, that could be an interesting top piece for like one of these. That, you know, nice little decoration on top. Let's see how the large prop. Too big. It's way too big. Oh, that could be useful if I don't want to actually have to build a pad. Sure, it's not really functional, but... Alright, the problem is these do not rotate. Like, it doesn't go where you can place it on, like, the wall. It doesn't change its orientation, but I do like that. That's a lighting setup, and then that one doesn't snap. Okay. Like, pillar. Pipe wall. Whoa! Okay, still kind of, like, causing frame rate problems. Doorway. But you see just how easily some of these move around. No problems. And then you get that other one and it's like, yeah, sorry, breaking everything. That kind of looks neat. Like that, like, yeah, I might just leave that. Again, it's not going to break anything if the mod breaks. I don't think. Hopefully it's not gonna cause problems with like being, you know, like the game crashes around it. Okay, I was still a little kind of disappointed the lights work but don't place very well. Like a wall light that doesn't place on the wall. Invalid position. It does that, but it just won't do that. That's a problem. Okay. God, look how bright that is. It might be worth it to do like this, at least. In the corners? Let's try it. God, the way that lights up, that is bright. That's like the brightest one. I mean, look at that. Look how much it is lighting up the surrounding area. That is 100 times better than any native vanilla light in the game. Or then it won't place. Oh, maybe we should just do like, I'll put like a couple of spotlights out. Like some little spotlights out just so it's like, hey, you know, we can see the front. But it's not like obscenely bright inside. That is awfully bright. Okay, that actually works. The spotlights I'm okay with. They work. They're lighting it up. That's what I want. That is crazy bright. Felonious? Felonious been here a little bit, I think. What happened in Green Hell? Oh, I mean, I did get everything, you know. It just is a pain. It took way too much to do that. I'm now back to like, well, I got the stuff done. I got to edit the new video for Monday, and then I started work on I'm doing more building in the game. But yeah, that was frustrating. Oh wow, look at the size of that landing pad. Ooh, you know, I might actually, well, except for the frame rate part of it, that could just be the trying to place it down thing. Oh yeah, look at that. I could use this, actually. If I build that as kind of like the underlying structure and then use it to build on top of it with the regular landing pads, if it breaks, it's not going to break the landing pads. God, some of these, like, it just looks really good. But I'm having problems figuring out where I want to put some things. And the fact that nothing wants to place, like, on the wall is kind of a problem. Now, this is interesting. Is it gonna... It's snapping there. Okay. Oh, yeah, see? Like that. I could add that on. And have that snapping along, say, the front or something like that. I can get to maybe line up the way I want. Oh, that's got some interesting potential there. Okay, so snapping kind of feels like it could be better on it. Let's just try it there. Okay, and then it'd be great if you could invert it, have it flip like that, but I guess that'll work well enough. And it's covering up my lights I put on there. So I'm not a fan of that. that lined up differently. I want to actually kind of like the alignment a little bit better. Honestly, I would prefer it to face inwards with the light, but... yeah, that's a big difference. Look at that. Like... yeah, something didn't snap quite the same there. What was that? Ooh, rubber arm. What was it? Oh. Not what I thought. I mean, looking at that picture, it looks quite different than what it looks like we're getting. MH support. There we go. Okay. Oh, I had it for a second. Problem is I get it in one spot that is going to work. And then it's like, well, how do I get it to move just slightly over from there? All right, that gives me some lighting on it, but it sticks out weirdly. Let's see how that... well, can't. Yeah, that's like open frame on the back. It's not fully enclosed. It's meant to go against something, so it hides that it's not fully built. I put on armor before going head-to-head with multiple tribes. People would see, you know, the second time around, I took them down no problem. It was kind of like, you know, first time, yeah, I had problems. Second time is like, oh, this is a piece of cake. Oh, yeah, I like that. That might be... I might use that, though it is causing some stuttering there. I really would like to have something that can go on these. What is this? This Vista feature. Yeah, you know what? I was not a fan of Vista. Vista was a horrible operating system. So, probably not going to use Vista. Well, at least it actually builds. And all this is cheap. Oh, landing pad 2. That kind of looks interesting. Might use that. Oh, you know, where's that thing I had earlier? It was like that little... there. Central point table. Okay. Oh, actually, you know, I've got an idea. Yeah, I tried doing this. It didn't work out quite the way I was wanting, so... landing pad 2. Probably should have done it from this side, but... yeah. Do it from this side. Let's try to line it up right here to the edge. I think that's lined up. Okay, he sticks off a little bit. Let's go up to this. That's almost like a cool little, perfect fit, honestly. See how I did on that. Oh, just slightly off. Like, just slightly off. Look at that. And now I'm off the other direction. That gives a cool look to it, though, I think. I'm just not sure what I'm going to use it for. Like, what is that? That would be great as a teleporter thing, but I still want something that sits above it. I don't want it to, like, be a dip. Like, you have to step over something, you know, getting out of the teleporter. So, I'm going to see about doing this. Be cool if it was snapped to it. And it's not, so, alright. I gotta do something over here then. Still. I'll just leave it like that for now. You want to go to my base? It's not done yet. That's what I'm working on. Pile of canisters, some of them floating. I'm not sure about that. Front platform. Little stuttery on that one. Oh, floor cap. I saw that earlier. What's the... It's like, it kind of feels like it's like the floor is raised up, like that's the underlying circuitry. All right, you know what? Back to down in here for stuff like this. And oh no, my circular room. Circular desk is gonna have to shrink down a little bit. Didn't even think about it sticking up too much. Don't want it going through the floor on the next level. Hover trolley. Be nice to have that. Helm control. Yeah, don't need helm control. Large canister. That is sufficient right there. It's much brighter now with some of these placed down. Like some of these are just like the amount of, well, oh, that's the spotlights actually. That is how much light is coming from those spotlights. If that stuff would place on the walls and ceilings, the lighting would be fixed. Honestly. We'll add, well, that's got the same symbol, so let's not do that. Let's do, see, again, monitor. What's the point of the monitors? You can't actually put them up like on the wall. Some of these, the mod stuff is not the way it should be. Should let you put stuff on the wall. There's some, oh yeah, we gotta put a fan in here. Might get hot in here working on the drone stuff. Gotta have them fan. Let's see what. All right, it's not showing it, but I'm gonna we'll go with the idea that this is showing. Maybe, you know, some kind of message when you come in, sort of thing. You know, how many days without an accident? Something like that. I still want to use him somewhere, like, not here. Well, I like the idea of using that guy as like a hologram, like greeter type thing. As a bigger event. Fake door, yes, because we don't have enough fake doors in the game. Central point. Let me go out of this. Get out. Let's see how. Oh wow, yeah. That basically just the central area of the anomaly. I wonder if it actually will work like the anomaly. All right, you know what? Just for testing sake, yeah, this is gonna like cover up some stuff. I'll just put it over here. There we go. I want to see if it actually works. All right, we got that. It's a Nexus. I don't see the... oh, wait, it's because it's bright. There, yeah. It works. I can do the weekend event from here. I don't have to go to the anomaly. Oh. That has some utility beyond the decoration part right there. Like, oh, yeah, I don't have to worry about going to the anomaly. It's 5 carbon to do that. Means that's the egg machine. I may use the egg machine actually, just not for cheating purposes, just for it being like the look. Special shop. Okay. Middle platform. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. I just did. No, I did central point. That's middle platform. It's the same thing. Left area. You basically go, if you want to have the extra lag, you can build your own, like, anomaly on a planet. Okay, that's enough of that. I got Kibble and Bits working. Euclea has not worked yet. I don't see anything from that mod showing up. That, I guess it kind of works from there. I might, you know what? Let's do, where is that one? Before I get out, I want to build a second one. So it's got the two side thing. All right, you know what? Out. And where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Doorway. All right, so I'm just gonna build. I think the other one was the full-sized version, but not 100%. So let's see if I can get this to line up. I think that's it. So we now have full doorway. So it doesn't look funny from one side to the other. That's just a nice little pass-through. That's what it gives the feeling of. And now I gotta wait for a door. My door is gone. Oh. Something took my door out. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. All right, we go in. Got that nice little thing there. I might move the lockers up here. Just the spotlights is actually lit up. Wish the lighting would actually travel correctly. Okay, now that's broken. Oh! It took all my stuff out. It deleted everything. All my lights in here. I had ceiling lights. They're deleted. I put that, what was it? That platform down. And it bled into the inside. That, and it wiped all my stuff out. Headache. All right, let me see if I remember what I did for this to work. So I did a power inverter. And I'm trying to remember what I did. Let's see. Oh, yeah. This. A sensor from this. To the input control. And then I took the power to, I want to say it was, I did that, and then I did that. Yes. Okay, so that works. The lights are on. Oh, no, they're not. It just looked like they were on because of how bright it is. From those spotlights. The spotlights work a little too well, honestly. It's just, it bleeds through everything, but otherwise it looks good. It helps. But yeah, that bleed through is a problem. Okay. It's time. So, two mods, Kibbles and Bits and Euclea. Kibbles and Bits loaded. I can't take it out, because if I take it out, it breaks everything else. So if it's a conflict, then that's just going to be the way it is. So let me take the Euclea one out, which is the supersized one. And the thing is, I think it worked before in the past. It may be that it is Kibbles and Bits can't work. anymore, or can't work with it, or it's just not working now. Let me see. Ultimate base build, I think it was. Ultra base building. That's what we tried first, and it didn't work. I would think it should work, though. Like, you saw how it had that separate tab. I think it's just each one gives its own tab. I would think it would be working, but it's not. So let's see. We got Kibbles and Bits. This is going to be the Ultra base building. This one has 2 files. It has a pack file and a Lua file. I'm just going to do both. Because I don't know if it's like it. So if they'll break if I don't do the Lua. All right, Timmy, come on. You gotta get back on camera. Treat waiting for you. Come on, right here. I'll hold it down, see if you'll come get it. Come on. Come on. All right, he says no. All right. It's at least getting to this point, not crashing yet. We'll see what happens. Timmy, come here. Come on. You've been off screen long enough. Come here. Don't be nervous. There's treats over here. Come on. Stretch. And now he's lying down the other way. He's not even in front of the fan anymore. He's just like, I'm going to now lay over here. $400 hours total or 400 hours in one world? I don't even know if I still have my previous world. I don't even know if I actually kept that one. I know I did the Expedition one. I think I still have that one there. I don't think I had the other one. I think I just said we're going to start completely over and overwrote it. And part of that was, you know, using mods like this, it broke some stuff with one of the updates. All right. Give it a moment. Let it think. Catch up. All right, so my modded parts are loading fine. Not seeing here anything missing. It didn't seem like it loaded any slower. Like, everything's here. It didn't load any slower than just loading all the different base components themselves. So, Kibbles and Bits, no issue there. But now I'm not getting the ultra base building. So it may just be that Kibbles and Bits will not work with anything else, and I've already got a bunch of stuff from Kibbles and Bits in place. Well, my God, that lighting! Look at that. It's, even up here, it's still has to be way too lit up. I mean, I want a spotlight, but not one that's, you know, going to light up all the way into the stratosphere. Of course, that's not in decreasing the lighting area. Look. Oh, can I just bury it? Like, almost bury it. It's gonna go really little. I am still equally lit up. It's just adds more lighting on the ground around them. But look at the brightness of that. As much as I like that, I don't want it lighting up everything. You know? And again, wall is white wall light, but it doesn't actually give a wall. Okay, I just want to look at... We'll do like 1 or 2 of these. Oh, it's not really like that much. I mean, it's a Tron thin wall. It's glitchy when it's placing down, but that's about it. It seems to be okay otherwise. It's just a little glitchy in the, like, as it's trying to snap. Hover trolley. If it actually would hover and take me somewhere, that would be awesome. We'll try it. Come on. Magic carpet. Let's go. No. Not going anywhere. Alright, so I'm in alright, if I take the kibbles and bits out just to see if something else works, and then it messes up by saving progress there and loses all my stuff, is it gonna restore it when I come back? I don't know. But I do want to see if something else will work with it. Like the Euclid, really big one, and I'm thinking that's the one I used before. I don't remember the kibbles and bit stuff working like all these, but I remember one having really massive structure stuff. And I want to say that had to be the Euclid mod, but it's not seeming to play nice with kibbles and bits. Alright, yeah, I'm going to try another one. I'm going to try something. Game was saved 6 seconds ago. So yeah, it's saved. It's going to mess up. Alright, Timmy, come on. Come on. He still won't come over here. You know what? There. Gonna do that. I'm gonna just temporarily take out kibbles and bits and ultra base building. Let's just take both of those out, and I'm just gonna do just Euclid and see what it does. And if it, I mean, stuff's gonna be missing because I don't have kibbles and bits, but if I get anything else in terms of the structural options, we'll look at that real quick and then see if it's which one is worthwhile then. I know I don't recognize any of the stuff from kibbles and bits, so that must have been the one that did not work in the past. Which means Euclid was at least the main one I was using. And I want to say the ultra base building must have been the secondary one I was using. Or maybe a case of each of these can only be run independently because of how much they're adding to it. Timmy? I need something small I can like... Oh, hey, oh, here we go. Come here. That's right. I can reach you with the back scratcher if I really stretch. Come here. Come here. Trying to get him to come over here by scratching his back. He's not doing it. He's not having it. Come on. Join the fun, Timmy. Come on. You want your snack? Gotta get your snack. Come here. Alright, never mind. Keep these over here with me. In 3,000 hours, only 4 eggs for living ships? I mean, I don't even know why you need 4, unless you just want 4 ships. I don't even know why would you need 4. And okay, here we go. So, kibbles and bits not working with Euclea. And we've got a lot of interesting names for stuff. At least kibbles and bits, it was like, you know, like uncertainty rectification motor. Okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely the bigger one. I lost some stuff, some decorative stuff as a result. Okay, I need to know lighting. Oh wait, there was freighter, Euclea lights and technology. Is the lighting actually going to work? There's no point in it. Oh yeah, look at this. I can have guards. It kind of looks like he's a guard. All right, disco party. It actually mounts on the wall and on the floor. So we have already made an improvement. Yes, this is the one I used in the past then. It's not compatible with kibbles and bits. Because I was using this one. I remember the letters because I was like I made a custom sign. I said MSG on it. Decommission Walker Heart. Alright, I think I'm going to go with this one. I hope it doesn't cause problems. I didn't delete the other stuff out first. But if it does, then oh well. Oh, ha! What? Okay, that's... I somehow fell a lot further down. Alright, look, I took some injury. You don't have to keep it red right now. Oh, yeah, look, like an engine. And this is actually using different stuff than just everything's 5 carbon. Aha! I could have me a little, like, pet walker thing. Oh, what? Did it, like, regenerate? Or did it break it because, it did. It regenerated a portion of the ground because of something being there. Okay, am I just completely buried at the moment, but don't know it? No, I'm not. It's like everything I dig out, it's like it just continues to dig out more. Like, it's not even like I'm buried. I saw that one thing, I did that, and it just turned into a whole other thing. I've had it do it before where, like, you know, you had to clear it because you might have been inside, but usually you could get outside and it'd be like, oh yeah, I can see all this now. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Let's get this as best I can. It's not even all the way. It's just that one spot, and it just kind of cascaded from there. Okay. Yeah. I need lighting. The naming is throwing me off because it's like I just look at it. I'm trying to figure out what it's supposed to be. At least on the other one, the naming made sense. So we got that. We got, yes, so all the decorations. I could use the glyphs. Now. Oh, that is it. Glorious Sean. Yep, this is the one I was using. Or at least the main one I was using. Yeah, and then the roadway. That's what it was. I was using a lot of the roadways and some of that, and that all just disappeared after an update. Ooh. Monoliths. I don't remember those from before. And whoa. Okay, freighter construction. Where's my other stuff? It combined everything. So all that stuff is now in one. All that stuff is now in one. Wait, where am I? Okay, before this, I go too far in this. Okay, I was making sure I didn't lose my power. I was like, that's gonna be a problem if I can't wire anything up. Okay, so it just restructured everything. Oh, that's the fragments. Like radiant sharp. Yes. I still like the idea of here's like an area. I mean, I would like the cage thing that there was on the other one. I don't want these sticking through. Okay, so we got the same thing, exact same thing. Yeah, I don't want it sticking through underneath, so I may have to find something to put it on. Ice spike, stack of rocks. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with this. So first things first. Oh, cannot resize. Well, a little disappointing on that. A Jigwai exosuit chamber. Okay. Cryo chamber. Multi-tool display case. I wonder if that actually would let me buy a multi-tool here. So a lot of the parts from other stuff. Exosuit chamber. That could be kind of interesting to throw, in. Okay, I need, is it lights and technology? Yes. Low energy consumption life, extended lifespan. Okay. But that is not going on anything but the ground. Okay, light bar, yep. Now, does it actually shine light or not? So I had to add those lights there to help light that up. It's just a regular, like, it lights itself up. It doesn't light up anything else. It's no different than the regular, I mean, it does place, but it's not actually generating light. It's not actually working as a light is supposed to. Oh, I am so torn. Got storage. What's storage container? Okay, I've got to test this before I call it. For just simply, I need lights that work. That's why I need lights that can work. So we got this, and then a unified small scale repository device. And repository router. Alright, so we go to storage container. Gives me access. So you don't have to do the full storage room, which is kind of a nice touch. And then this one. Let's see what. It does nothing. It just opens and stops. Okay. So that's kind of nice. It gives options for base of connecting to all the other ones, but the other one worked fine without having to have that, I guess. Oh, I do like that. Some of the characters. Oh, hey, there we go. The stuff from like some of the buildings. Yeah, I could put this in like right here kind of thing. Yes, that would work. Okay, so Kibbles and Bits, the lights work. It's got interesting stuff, but Euclid, so much more stuff. But the lights don't work any differently than the regular lights in the game. And the question is there a separate light mod I can use that will not interfere with this? And some of this does not actually like mount correctly to the wall still, so oh, vertical. Okay. I mean, this has got some interesting stuff. Without a doubt, it's got a lot. Like, oh, yeah, let me just, I could throw in this without actually having to build the stupid thing. It's decommissioned. It's out of commission. It's not working right now. Whoa. Okay. How do I target this to build it? Too close to Starship. That's a big one. It's a whole ship that I can build. I mean, that could be kind of fun. Just add decorative parked ships to everything. Okay, a little frame rate issue on that one. At least as far as placing it. Oh yeah, that just even having it there was causing frame rate issues. Battery once belonged to a Sentinel Walker. See, so many decoration stuff that would be great. Be like where they're examining Sentinels, the Walkers, stuff like that. We got some really good options here. But the lighting still not work right. That seems to be like the most disappointing part is how is it you cannot get anybody to get the lighting to work? Oh, I don't have any basalt. And that's Euclid, basic and cuboid. So mesh door frame. Okay. Yeah, there's just a mesh wire frame. Concrete framed glass panel. Well, where'd it go? Oh. Okay. Dark glass wall. Now that kind of is interesting. Use that in place of some of these. So you got this kind of like just a wall that is straight glass. Gravity floor flipped. Okay. So I'll assume then that means it should go upside down. Yes? Oh, wait. Alright, so... Oh, it snaps like a regular floor. Just inverted. The bubble. cuboid inner door. And then we're into the normal stuff. Gotta pick up the in-laws. All right, well, go enjoy dinner with the in-laws. Honestly, I feel like that's one of the things that most people say, yeah, you're not gonna enjoy it. You know, but maybe you know, you like dinner with the in-laws. I really just want to see if there's like a working mod now that can do the lighting the right way, because this is appealing. What's that? What is this thing? It's like just a little pedestal, comfortable chair. Okay, so it's a stool. Okay, so basically the freighter summoning thing that is embedding into the ground instead of actually like placing on the floor. That's the problem, is some of this stuff won't place right. Like, it's not recognizing a snap point for or an object being in the way. Comfortable chair. All right, so that seems like a small chair. That looks, I mean, that's like straight from the game. Reasonably used tape deck for obvious hipstering use. Different shelves. I really kind of do want to use this as the mod now. Thing is, it's still gotta be just decorative stuff, and I want to see if they have what I'm needing anyway. Come on, somebody's got a planter bed. Somewhere somebody should have a planter bed. You got animatronic Triceratops, Diplodocus, animatronic, but we don't get a planter bed. Like, nobody makes like just a basic hydroponic tray with the top part cut off. Like, how do we not have that? A disassembled multi-tool part. Okay, so that see, that's kind of interesting. I could build that stuff and have it be metal wall. Ah.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
You know, the more I play with this, the more like I really want to use a lot of this, but then something breaks and all this stuff disappears. And I'm not a fan of that part. All right, I want to go and look at this guy in the face. Okay. Can't interact with him. He doesn't turn to follow. He's just kind of, you know, he's static. So he really is, well, nope, he's not turning to follow. He's just a straight decorative thing, which, you know, could be interesting. I'm really torn. The UI, yeah, it is a lot of stuff in here to, you know, also go through. There's a lot. I guess they couldn't keep like expanding out past a certain point. I mean, decorative wise, this is great for most stuff. I'm just not a fan of the fact that it'll be easy to lose all of this. And some of it is kind of glitchy. Oh yeah, by the fire pit. Especially if it would not just bury itself into the structure like it's doing. All right, you know what? Let's just I'll do like a fire pit right here. Yeah. Do it like that. Okay, it's there. Yep, I see it now. I was looking, you see it right there sticking down. It's not placing against the flooring correctly. You know, okay, yeah, as much as this has been interesting, I think I want to just... Let's try that other mod. So, not the kibbles and bits, the ultra base building, which apparently did not work with this either. So, that was Euclid. I want to do the ultra base building one now. If it was a perfect game, the lighting would actually work like proper lighting instead of just casting lighting for about a foot around each lot. I mean, you got lights and you see the light on the wall next to it where it's got light out there, but on a spot just a short distance away, there's no light effect. They would, if it was a perfect game, it would have proper lighting. Timmy? Come on. You're embarrassing yourself. You're not on camera like you're supposed to be. You could be laying over here just as much as you were laying right there. And you'd be on camera for people to see you. Actually, the lighting doesn't work. The other stuff works, but the lighting doesn't work. It places, and it acts like it's lighting up, but it's not actually lighting up. It's like like the neon signs in the game. You know, I can understand that casting a certain amount of light around it because it's not meant to be super bright, but everything else does the same thing. There is no like lighting. It's not like, I mean, it's pretty much the artificial electronic type lighting in this game is no different than a torch in the forest. It's not even as effective as a torch in the forest. Or a torch in Minecraft. Torches are better sources of light than all the lighting in No Man's Sky. So if this is not impressive with this mod, I'd probably just go look for a mod to fix the lighting so I can just build vanilla. Because honestly, the vanilla is fine as long as I can have proper lighting. Wow, okay. That's a lot of doggos. At least the names are something I can, you know, or read. Steam Vent. They just didn't put models for anything. Contour Tower, Contour... yeah, this does not help find anything. Why would you release it like put the mod out like this? Why would you not want to say, let me put an image of each thing? Explode plant. Floating plants. Fuel plant. Shield plant. Like, shield plant, what? I have to go and click on it to see what it is. This is... it's a lot of stuff. As I said, it's a lot of stuff. But that is not pleasant. Cow swim. All right. Oh. I thought it was going to be like an actual cow and not just like the closest approximation. Yeah, that's not... That is definitely not a worth keeping mod. Right now, Kibbles and Bits is the most impressive one in terms of it actually has functional light. Like lighting that actually works like lighting is supposed to. Euclid is nice in that it has the most interesting visuals as far as items. But I did get quite a few things built on the Kibbles and Bits before I gave a quit on that. I don't know. I'm just still like, I'm still hesitant to go back with modding because what happens when the mod breaks, you lose all your stuff. I don't even know if I put Kibbles and Bits back in right now, which I'm going to try that. I'm going to take this out because that is not good. Kibbles and Bits. We'll put it back in. If everything works, then I might just remove everything because, again, as if it's all actually going to open this time. Yeah, it took a second. It took a second there that time. All right, I built stuff, and then I left the game, tried another mod, leaving the game. It already saved automatically at one point. Then another mod, it already saved automatically with that too. So it saved with stuff removed because the mod was no longer attached. So this is the real question. Is it going to come back? Because it did this before. In the last game save, after the mod worked again, none of my stuff came back because it already saved with all that gone. So if nothing's here, all the stuff I built is gone, then yeah, I'm just not gonna worry about mods, or at least not the decoration mods. I want to see if I can find a lighting mod. Then that's really, if I get lighting to work correctly in the game, that's it. That's gold right there. I can make everything else work vanilla as long as I can get proper functional lighting. Timmy? Come on. Come on. This way. Move your legs. Walk. I'm just going to detach your camera. I'm just going to, like, have to get up and walk it over there to you if you don't get going. He's just laid out completely on his side like, I'm not doing this. No camera, no treats. That's it. You're not going to be on camera, you're not going to get treats. Alright. Load stuff in. And easiest way to see if it's working. Come out this way, and everything's gone. Everything got removed. So it just, the mod broke, or the mod got removed, everything else got removed. So that is a major issue to be concerned with, is if the game updates and the mod breaks, you can lose everything you put in. Absolutely everything. So if at worst case, I do nothing but lighting, trying to make the lighting look good, then, you know, I lose some lighting. It doesn't look quite the same. Oh, well. That's funny. That did not mess up. Still, the lighting is just... oh, so bright. Look at that. And can't go anywhere but the floor. I mean, I put that there. And look how much is lighting everything up. Like the whole thing. Is that's just too bright. Yeah. All right. Mods. Yeah, I'm just not gonna worry about it. That is too much. I mean, it's one thing in Subnautica, you mod it, and then it's like, oh, well, I don't save that. I'll just come back later when the mod's fixed. To, now it's, yeah, you come back with the mod fixed and all your stuff is still gone. That's a frustration point right there. That's definitely not a good thing. So I am not going to do that. We'll just skip that one. That's also, this is the nice one that it was one menu thing for the mod and everything else was left alone. So I can just go ahead and build while the mod's installed and I'll take it out when this is done. So yeah, again, the lighting that's the bane of the building in this game is lighting. It is just not good. Or if I could like make that sit inside and light this stuff up a little bit better. I mean, that's not amazing, but it does. Actually, that's interesting. Is I just noticed it's directional. It's not even like proper lighting all the way around. It is a directional light in a very specific direction. That is not lighting up anything else. It's lighting up in that one specific little direction. And of course, that cannot shrink. Oh, if I'm going to have it light up in only one direction, I'll just make... That doesn't actually help any. And I'm getting pretty much as much light from those as I was getting from it. That's just way too soft of a light. Do it like that. And... you know what? Light go in there. I'll just put it here to test. Yeah, see, that's just does not provide any actual glow to it. That's what I'm going to do. My goal is to find a mod that fixes the lighting. That's it. Not adding lighting, just fixing the function of lighting in it. Like, I come in here, I got light. I can see it shows on the floor. Not anywhere else. Oh, I never did get my indium from this earlier. I have kind of been slack on grabbing all my supplies this week. And this one. Timmy? You sitting up now. What do you want? Come here. Come on. Don't make me come get you. What is it? It's not storming, is it? What you say you shaking for? Oh, it is about to storm. Okay, great. I didn't know that. Are you hearing thunder? Is that it? He's over here just like a full alert, twitching. Means he probably hears thunder and I can't hear it. Come on, you come here. Come on, you can come sit with me finally and be on camera. Come on. I still need to take this farm apart, but that's why I was wanting to check out with some of the mods today. I wanted to see if I could find some kind of add-on to the structure to make it look a little more decorative, so I can, you know, going forward, know what I want to add on there to make that other tower look nicer. But yeah, I'm giving up on the modding. Yeah, it's all right. Right now, Subnautica is. A lot of mods are broken with the 2.0 update, and if you start loading the game, it converts your game files to 2.0. And you're not going back unless you have a backup. So technically, you lose a lot of stuff. If you load the game and there's modded items in there, you're going to lose it, you know, with that until the mod's fixed. And even then, not guaranteed. But normally, you know, you could have an update to Subnautica, the mod would break. And as long as you know, still had that save when you got the mod back and working, everything would still be there. Not the case with this. I brought the mod back fully working and everything was just removed. So, yeah, I don't like the idea of just because I load the game one time when the mod was broken because of an update, or just it got turned off because of an update, everything's gone. You don't get it back. You got to rebuild it completely from scratch. And I think that's why I stopped modding in the previous game save, was I had that happen. And I lost like an entire 90% of a base because it was built with mods from Euclid. And I don't want to do that again. Not for this base, at least. Maybe a different base in the future, but this base is my good base. My big base is going to be full production. I don't want to be messing up. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, Timmy, come on. Come here. You're up. Come here. Now he's laying back down.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Okay. So I got some plants. That worked. I still don't know what I want to do. I know I want an outdoor, like, little kind of well, I did want an outdoor, like, area with, like, a little green room, but I think I'm just gonna put that elsewhere. I'll say, is it that? Nope, is this one that I did. Like that, okay. I might just throw the same thing there, but put something over here later. Like an outdoor lounge type area or something. Oh, yeah, I could do this. Put this here, and that way it's just, it's like a communications thing for like the exocraft. That could kind of work. I mean, theme-wise, it would kind of work because this is all the exocraft here. Yeah, that's actually going to work. For me, I've got an idea. No. Well. That's going over. And of course you can't resize this one. Okay, that may be... that'd be so great right there. Let's see if I just get to squeeze in. Okay, it goes over a little bit. I think I can work with that. And then do that. I don't need to interact with it. I just need it to sit here. And apparently I cannot target that without throwing on, I guess. Well, no, that's not even going to do it. Oh, it snaps there, but not anywhere else. It doesn't snap to the top, but it snaps below it. Okay, I'll take that. I can take that out. And now I have a central point. It actually lets me place on the middle. Like there's a panel there. That still did not line up right. So there we go. A little bit of decorative stuff, and then you come over here, and it's the, you know, sensor communication array for the other spots, for the Colossus and everything. So now I want to do this. Trying to think what I want to do. I want to do, so I still need to decorate on that, but I'm going to go ahead and start building out for the next spot. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to actually split out like this, and instead of going that way, I'm going to head off in two different directions for this part. That way they'll have that. Then eventually I think most of that will come out just because I won't need all of that. Oh, and I still got to do that resource farm over there. So that's fine. This, I think, will go towards the big tower. I might do something else off of that corner there. Welcome back, Xbox. Trying to think. You know, that is one thing I really liked on that one is, you know, get rid of the large container ones and have just nice little compact boxes to interact with. I will need a room for that. So if I do off of this one, the big tower, the hub of everything. This is where like the landing pad's gonna go. I'm gonna have teleporters going around different spots of the base. I also want to have a vault, and I'm kind of thinking I like the idea of a secured vault and maybe doing it underground sort of thing, or down like a secured structure below it. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, the tower, it needs support for one thing, because it's going to be a really big tower, so you don't want stuff just like, you want it kind of floating. So a big support structure for it, and the base of it will have like a secured room kind of thing where it's basically the vault area. You're gonna have this, and I'll do railings along that at some point. Yeah, come out here. If you want to walk, you can. Otherwise, just go this way. Get over here to the tower structure. So now, oh, let me think how I want to do this. I kind of want to do this as a mixture, I think. Like prefab and this part. And that's going to be kind of the questionable part of it, is how to get the prefab to work within it. I almost want to just do this as like a big, yeah, like an archway kind of thing. You know, instead of it being like a true doorway, it's just like an archway. Or, well, like that. May actually do it a little different. And of course now, what? Yeah, as the floor pan. Why? Okay. Somehow snapping turned off. So I'll do it like that. Or actually, we'll do it like that. And then, even though it will cause some weirdness in some of the structural stuff, it is kind of, it'll give like a nice little variation and be more of like a tower type of look to it. That's just gonna make the floor be a bit goofy. Okay, so now I'll make snapping. I might have to do just straight no snapping on this free placement. I'm gonna put that there just in case I decide to go out of it. Actually, I wonder if I can get this to line up. I'll do this side just to test. I want to see if I can get this to kind of line up. No. Oh. I'd have to go a little bit bigger, I think, to get it to properly line up. But there we go. We got this structural thing, kind of thing. I'll do like this, and then thin wall on each side, or an archway. Well, maybe not. Did I find the mod that sends the base limit further than 400U? I did not find a mod for that, though I wasn't really looking for a mod for that. I was looking more at the decorative mods, the ones I used in the past. And now I'm just going to go find a mod that fixes the lighting. So the lighting actually works how it should. So it actually will cast light around instead of just being a tiny little bit of a glow. But yeah, I didn't look for anything that would extend the build limit like that. I mean, outside of building to resource deposits, I'm not that concerned with building something bigger than that. And otherwise, you just do, like, I want to say that's a good distance away over there to my other little marker that I put over there. So I'm not sure how far that was, but it's a good distance away. Just for now, I'll put it all the way around. And yeah, just keep it where I can pass through if I need to. Like that. And then Okay, now the question is this. Because I know the little rooms, where is it? These work with cuboid, but not very well anything else. So I'm gonna have to just, I guess I'm gonna have to build it out where I build the rooms in to a system kind of like that. And it may just be I have to do like 2 floors. So let's say I go like down into the vault. Well, let's say it's not even like that. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 floors. I just have to make 2 floors. 1 floor is kind of like the entryway, and then the other floor is like that. And I have to do. Oh, how am I gonna do that? I need a ladder. I'm gonna have to do a stairwell thing for it. Yeah, like a ramp thing going down. So I'm gonna have to have it connect in one spot going downwards. Like that, you know, it'd be like stairs going up like that. So that's gonna be, yeah. That's why I don't like building with these, because it does greatly complicate how you line certain things up. Let's just say, okay, I'm gonna do the same. Oh, there he goes. Now Timmy's like, I'm afraid. He hears thunder, I guess. And now he's at my foot. He is rocking it, curled up by my feet, shaking. So, yep. Apparently, it is about to thunder, and I didn't, or thunderstorm, and I did not know that. So if I suddenly go away, you know what happened. Oh, actually, for now, let's just do this. Instead of doing all of them, let me just do the frame. And I could just kind of then lay out how I want the floors to work, then fill in the walls from there. All right, animal thingy. Yeah, that's all the way in. That's not too bad. Not too blocky looking, I guess.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
But that does give me that spot right there. So, yeah. If I can find a mod that works to improve the lighting, that will help so much. Let's see. I need to... We'll just do this. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to take... Once I know this is working perfectly fine, take all that out. I say, I know it's still there because the base is powered on. I am 470 U away from my roamer spot, so I'm already over that 400 U distance. Granted, it does have some issues here and there, but I did get that to work. See, right now it's saying it's not part of my base, but if I reload the game, it should be fine. Oh, it had that bug before. But I'll look and see if somebody's maybe got a mod for that. Of course, then the problem is when I come back over here, I gotta wait for stuff to reload. That's why there's a limit to how far you can build. I got an idea. And I think it'll work because I got the other one put in there. Yep. Not quite as smooth as I thought it would be, but oh, now maybe I can do this. Nope. Does not want to place. Well, I had it working and then I broke it. It's unfortunate that that stuff can't just resize. Yeah, snap placement enabled. Why is this not snapping? It snapped before. Like, seriously, why is this not snapping? Did I break the whole thing now? It doesn't even want to snap that? It reset. There you go. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but I had to do like I had to restore some files from a backup. And ever since then, stuff's just been acting really stupid with Windows. Like, it keeps wiping all of my logged in sessions across every app. I mean, Stream Deck dropped all my stuff connected, like Twitter and such. YouTube, I had to relog it in on everything. I had to relog Chrome into everything again. Brave, I had to relog into every single thing again. Actually, that makes me wonder while that's loading. It's been just a nightmare. Just restoring, nothing to do with my profile, nothing to do with my user. Restoring a couple of specific files from a backup, and it just messed up everything with Windows for some reason. And part of that is it's been changing all my audio settings off and on. So you should be hearing me now. But yeah, it's just been turning audio stuff off and on at random on me when I reboot for some reason. Let me see if I got... Well, I didn't save. And it did not cost me my little setup there. Or that. So it basically stopped right at this point. Where I was messing that up. So. It helped a bit. It kept me from making this worse. There you go. That's yeah. Okay. That's what it's gonna be right now, so I'm gonna leave it. So, all right. So maybe everything is okay now. But if it cuts, I mean, again, this isn't UPS too. It's like it just didn't pull the switch quick enough when the power blipped. But if it keeps dropping, then we'll just have to call it at that point. Let's see. I don't even know what time it is. 2.5 hours. We're going on 2.5 hours. So we'll go a bit longer. I think I was working on trying to figure out how I want to do the floor for the ramps. And I think instead of doing a skinny ramp, I'm just going to do a full blown, like complete all the way down, you know, full width type of ramp. Let's take that one out. Now let's just go ahead and start building a ramp down. You know, you think it would snap to that floor piece, but nope. Can't snap to the triangle. And the triangle can't snap to the wall. You know, amazing oversight on stuff with this game. On how stuff just does not work like it should. There we go. Now I can take that out. So that gives me, yes, walk down to there. And I'm thinking a walk down again. Sure that, yep, proper lineup. Okay, so I'll do, well, actually I just need to do, well, that. And that. And then the ramp. There we go. So you get this ramp, and that becomes this floor right here. I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in. Or actually, oh, no, I messed up. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, let me go ahead. Do this. Okay. Now we got, you know, if I had done the walls all the way down, that would have helped on that part. And then the middle. Like that. So now, come in. Watch your head. I'm still going to do something better with that. But then you got this walk down. And I just have to do another, like, have it come down here like this. And then maybe on this side, have the same thing down like that to a lower level. Okay, I'm going to do teleporters to make this as simple as possible. If you still can't hear me yet, Spouse, I checked. This is playing audio for me on this. So if you still can't hear me, you might want to refresh your page. I had to refresh. Let me see if it'll show the chat again for me, because it's not wanting to show the chat in my pop out. And it is not. So my chat's only working on the iPad right now to the side. All right, so that works. I'm thinking teleporter room right here. And then down here to the first room containing a few the storage things. You know, it'd be great to have a ladder in one of these. Of course, I need a way to snap it. Not sure where it's actually aiming to because I can't see it. Of course, that doesn't want to snap to anything. Okay. Let me think. If I do the door. Oh, if I get back down to this level. Okay, so I do like a door. And that, ooh, that just gave me a new idea. Like, what if I do have like a spire up here? And like just doing that, I rotate out like multiple levels of landing platforms. So it's just like it's a, you know, big landing column. And that could give a little bit more variation to it. So it's not just a straight vertical thing like this. And I'll just have doorways off on each one. That gave me some ideas right there. All right, cuboid room. Cuboid door. Not, you know. Okay, if I do that, I can put that there. And then if I take that out, now I can do the cuboid. Oh, yeah. And now I've got a cuboid room, which then gives me a way to snap. There we go. A few extra steps, but it works. And now I have a vault type room, and I have a way to snap them in. So, comes down. Make that the net spot where it starts going down. Let's see, I had, all right, so come in, so corner, so it'd be come in corner, so that drops down there. That one's missing. You have 1, 2, 3, and then another floor. I think I could do this. And bottom floor, I'll have more space for it. So, yeah, that can work. Ideally, I'm not coming here to actually interact. This is just the spot to have it. And basically, I'll just have, you know, if I really need to, I could teleport down here or run over here and do it. Oh, what do you think? I mean, yeah, if I do this, I could technically snap to each spot in the corner. That gives me those 3. I'll go ahead and do the next floor down. Oh, how thick was that? That was too high. So 1, 2, like that. Let's go ahead and build out the floor. And I think I said it last week. I'm still surprised that there's not a quick toolbar, like where you could put a like, hey, I want to select this one and this one. I want this to be 1, this to be 2. Here's 3, and you could just hit 1, 2, and 3 and rotate between them. As far as same thing as like doing the shortcuts for like your weapons and such. I'm surprised that was never made a thing in the game. As much as they have added to the building in the game, I am shocked that that never got added. Okay, I think I did like this. Nope, I did not. I think I do it like this. That's right, I had to have the other one underneath. I think is what it was. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Out. And take that out. And there we got that. Now I take that out for a moment. And now we have this little winding staircase down. We make this the bottommost floor. Even though I could dig that out. This would be bottommost floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. Plus 1, 2, 3. And maybe, all right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And not there. So that's 5 if I do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something different. Mod for extending the base, but last updated 2022. Yeah, I would say it's probably not going to be compatible in some aspect. There's going to be something that doesn't work right. You know, I really want to keep it like this, even though that's going to stretch being able to actually fit everything, because look at that. I have no exposed room. That's there, and there's nothing exposed. So I really like that idea. So again, we're gonna do alloy door, straight corridor, and there might be a easier way to do this, but this is what worked the first time. So that, put that there, and then the cuboid room, followed by taking that out, and now the next room should be storage container 1. Like that. I'll just have to link the power in. That does... I counted 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do it like that, that's 3 floors like this. I would have to bury the last one. But I could make that work. It would be that the last floor is going to be digging out a little bit. But, you know, the secure vault, it would be kind of interesting to have it somewhat buried in the ground. And it just, yeah, does that right there. Didn't fully restore it, but... Okay, so... Let's try it. I'm gonna do it. Like that. Yep. And just add that and add, well. Okay, snaps. There we go. Right, 1. Oh, wait. Go ahead and do that. And then triangle, triangle. And then I just need to get the middle. That's really not a lot of dirt being removed, so that's not too much of a problem. And it, well, you see it kind of creeping through there a little bit. I may have to dig out underneath. I'll just do it like this. Go ahead and build this in. And same thing. So I'll go take that out. And then it's just going to be building off of that. So we have, I get in here, that. Followed by that. Which then feeds there. Alright, so I need, let's see. Boom. Up. Boom. Alright, and we got that. Final walk down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll have 3 and 3 on the arrows. That gives me every single one of them. And, well, I did not get that to snap right. Okay, well, yeah. Something else to double check on for each of these. Make sure they snap in the right orientation. I mean, I could have those rooms sticking out. It's just, it seems ugly to me. Oh, let me know what you think. Does it, would it look ugly if I just had these like cuboid rooms sticking out the back here and there? You know, I mean, one, there's a gap around it. You know, it's not going to be like, oh, well, no, I did not mean that. It's going to have this gap around it. You know, I mean, I could do it like this, where each side has that, but then you end up with this whole thing like that sticking out the wrong way. Well, actually, it let me snap to it through that room. So I could technically enclose them, just have the room on the outside like that as kind of an extra little thing. It does kind of add a little bit of a visual variants that you got this, but I'm going to want to do it on every single panel so it doesn't look like it's like, here's the 3 rooms that do this. All right, so if I'm going to do it like that. All right, you know, I'm going to take that out. I'll put the room. I'm going to actually just, I think, instead, I'm going to snap it here. And see if I can do, let's do 9. Yeah, that works. Okay, so one less snappy thing. And then let me go ahead and get the wall put back in. Oh, it did not snap the same. It snapped further back by doing that. I don't know what it is today. I'm having just a lot of sneezing. Okay, so now, take that out. And keyboard room like I did there. Take that out. And then we put in the storage container kind of thing. Well, actually, I don't even need the storage container. I was just wanting to see how it looked if I add the wall like that. And that does make it line up the same. So I can do that. And it does bleed through a bit on the inside wall. But it keeps those from bleeding through too far this way. I guess if I'm putting it out here, I can readjust it so it sits further back a little bit. That way the other ones don't stick through on the inside. I don't know. That's kind of it'd be kind of interesting. Is like, yeah, have this lower section that has these little cuboid rooms that are just there for no other reason than to be an attachment, but they stick out and it gives, it's a texture. You know, it's not, here's a flat wall with this. It's a texture to it going all the way around the outside. Take that out and that out and try it the other way I was doing it. So take that out, straight corridor, and then keyboard room, take that out, and just another keyboard room there, take that out. I guess I could have done it the other direction. And there we go. And now I have no bleed through, I think. Well, no, there's still a bleed through. You see the panel is different between that and right here. It may be because of the attachment. Let me just do this. It really may just be because of the attachment right there. Oh, no, it is bleeding into there. Yeah, you can see even the power rail showing right there. Which I guess kind of is okay. Oh, that gives kind of like a nice secure vault type thing. Be great if we had stair lining options that would like just work properly. Like, see, that lines the stairs there, but I'm talking about the other way around. Like, blocks it off, like flip it that way. So it's blocking the stairs visibly instead of just lining it like that. I need an inversion of that. That way you come down and it's walled off, and then right here would be like a secure doorway kind of thing. I could put a door there and you'd have to go through the secure door to get into the vault area. Oh, I like the vault. I definitely want to stick with that. It's just a question of how do I want to, like, place everything. You know what? Let's just test the variation. So before I was doing the mount point inside to line it up. So now I'm just going to do that and attach number 2 to it like this. And if I take that out and put the wall in place, now it sticks out of the wall a little bit. Yeah, you see that? But then I add this to the back of it, and it's still hidden. So you see the slight difference. You see where the electric rail is on this one, how it's on that spot, and then how it's a little bit further back on that one. Yeah, see, it lines up like that, and here, well, the thing's rotated, but it sticks out a little bit more. Oh, and I didn't think... Oh, yeah, it's clipping. It is clipping into the stairs. All right, do it the other way then and see if that prevents it from clipping as badly. Take that out. Cuboid room. And take that out. Now we're going to have room number 2. Actually, let me double check what room sequence I used. I think it did do 0 to 9 instead of 1 to 0. Power. Just go ahead and give me a mount point for some power. I would love to have the camera drone thing, you know, range extended. That would be a great mod to be able to extend it further out. See, I put power inside there. And I got power going to here. And then that's obstructed, of course, so I'll just do it there for now. And that gives me something to work with at least. So, all right, you know what? Those are all connected to the inside room. So yes, that's powering it, and that way I get the blue thing outside instead of red if I go with that. If not, I can just power straight to each one inside. Almost feels like it'd be great to try to alternate it too. Like I got this here. If I could do it, you know, like there to there to there to there, alternating them around the triangle sides. That would be kind of interesting because then that would alternate it here. Yeah, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. So, well, that does change my count a little bit too. All right. Oh, and that's a problem. If I put one there, it's gonna cover up and stick out. So I'd have to do 1, 2, 3. That's definitely gonna stick through there. So, not gonna happen. So I guess technically I could do what? I could do it where instead of it being has to be attached, I could just detach them and have it where these are attached and they'll get power anyway. But I have on the next floor, I could just have the external cuboid rooms be separate from the actual rooms just to give it that alternating thing. I don't know if the alternating is actually going to look that great though. Having this, it does give kind of like a ribbed, you know, texture to it. Like it's got almost like a piston type thing, like if they could be moving in and out. Now I could do it like that, but they're going to stack all the way down. Now if that would go underneath one and stack to the next one, that could be kind of neat. You know what? Let me just I'm gonna have to mess with some stairs, I think. And of course, those stairs don't want to play nice. They play nice there, but not with anything else. Thinking on this. Because I want to do every corner, not just the one with the rooms, but every corner. So like how I got that one sticking through. I can't remember how I... Okay, somehow I picked up the base computer from that one. Let me just make sure I'm getting it lined up the same way. Straight corridor. Cuboid room here. And then put the wall panel back in. So that's how it should line up as far as the ones actually doing the internal rooms. But that seems a little off. Like the other ways. Wait, before I go too much further on this, I want to see exactly how I want to line everything up. I do it like that, and like that, that, and then that. That pushes it further back. I think that's the way I want to do it. So you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and pop those. All right, 1, 2, 3. So take that out. Okay, so that goes there. Then I'm going to put the corridor out the back. And cuboid room inside. Cuboid room outside. And now remove that for the room number 0. Make sure it's facing the right way. And alloy panel. Boom, like that. So I have it sealed, so you don't see it sticking, you know, any gaps there. And it's sticking to the backside where I can then run the power. Yeah, that works. I'm just going to do it like that. Here on out. So the wall. And instead of going inside with the corridor, go outside. Take that out. And then the extra cuboid room. Take that out. The exterior cuboid room. Followed by then room number 1 rotated. That still gives me the exterior. Okay, gotta go in with cuboid. Cuboid. Take out, and then now room 2, boom, there we go. So those are the ones that absolutely have to have power. I'm just gonna go ahead and power everything. I'm not seeing the light or the connection going anywhere now, but it's getting power. Yeah, I was not seeing the link that's going across there. So you might think, hey, there's no power there. All right, let's see if I can get this to fit through the same process without taking out the stairs. It would be nice to not take out the stairs. Yep, okay. And then this comes out. Add back in the wall along the side of the stairs. And we've got an exterior facing cuboid room with lighting on it, just so it's lit up, just to be consistent. And we get this look here, and then I do one more on this side, so you get this. Yeah, it's cuboid rooms, but it gives a texture to it. I'm sure some people are gonna be like, that looks ugly, and other people are gonna be like, that's awesome. You know, it's all personal preference. To me, I think it works. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta wiggle a little bit to get to finally line up. Okay, and that should have, yep, seals everything. All right, so this one, same thing. Go take that out. Gotta go with something that offers a snap, so I just always stick with the doorway because, you know, corridor can snap to a doorway. And then that cuboid room, that comes out. Or cuboid room, that comes out. Go ahead and do power. I like the complete linking all the way around in case I mess something up. And then I just need that alloyed wall. Boom. Boom. All right. So we got it sealed in like that. And I've got 3 vaults to work with. And then you go down to the next floor. 3 more vaults like that. Go down the last floor. And 4 vaults on the last floor because we don't have another set of stairs we need. And going outside, we end up with these struts, these out-jutting pieces that go all the way down. At least those 2 levels. I probably won't do it into the ground part of it. I'll just leave that off, but at least I get that and then another one there, and then I can do like the support struts below it. I feel like that gives a little bit of a variation to it instead of it just being a single, you know, column like that. And I could throw some stuff on around them too, as far as decoration parts. So that gives me the start of the next structure, which is going to be the mega, like not super huge and wide, but all the way up. No, I'm not keeping the decorations mod because I went ahead and removed it when I had to reload this last time. It's the lighting is nice, but it's overdone on the kibbles and bits. And the Euclid and Ultra Base Building lighting are no different than what's in here. So I'm just going to look for a mod that will fix the lighting effect in the game so it actually acts like lights do in other games. Beyond that, I'm not going to worry about modded decoration parts. This is not Subnautica. This is No Man's Sky. So, yeah, like Xbox says, Subnautica for everywhere. So you go multiple planets and not just underwater, but on land. This is one of the games I'm going to say Starfield is kind of being based around. Like, they're definitely, if you look at some of the stuff in Starfield, they're definitely taking some inspiration from stuff with No Man's Sky, along with other games of this style. Where are we at? Oh, wow. Yeah, all right. So we just went past the 3-hour mark because of the testing and everything. What the? Okay, I took all the mods out, but I don't remember seeing that previously. Did I suddenly get some new parts unlocked? Did I just suddenly unlock some parts because of something with one of the mods that's not installed anymore? That would seem a little odd. Like, you remove the mod, it shouldn't still take effect. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and close these off. And then what I'll do is for the exterior pieces, because all the stairs are in place, I can just go along the outside and fix all this. Go like that. So that's sealed. So now I just gotta rotate around, putting in all of these, and then the base level, I'll just have to do it to get the rooms in place. So, yeah. Not an issue. And okay, yeah. I want to make sure I'm underneath the starting point. So I can do this. So we got, again, you need a snapping point to cross between the different items. So, well, it goes to it for a second, then it stops. All right, so you gotta have that. We're gonna do the corridor outside. Take that out. Go inside with the cuboid room. Take that out. Now attach to that cuboid room, and now that can come out and alloy wall again. And then all I gotta do is it's already there. I can snap straight to it. And that gives me that part. And then you have, yeah, I don't want to do it on the lowest level, but on this level, that actually, you see what I'm going with there. It gives a change to the look of the outside. Like it's got ribs to it. Or like almost like a piston type of thing going on there. Like here's a piston that pushes out. I think that's gonna work. I'm going with it either way. Again, what I think looks good, somebody else is gonna say looks bad, and same vice versa. Like, you know, that person last week, you know, oh yeah, nobody builds in circles. Nobody ever uses circles. Like, I understand there's circles in architecture, but you know what? My house is not a circle. None of the houses in this neighborhood are a circle. None of the buildings around my office that I work at are circles. Only I can think of a half circle. That's the amphitheater. I could think of one circle. That's a gazebo. But there's no, like, here's just a big circular building. Other than if you go far enough, you go to a farm and find a corn silo or something. So, yeah, I'm building like I would expect to see in real life kind of thing. So, I don't get how that person was so irritated last week that I did not want to just start building everything in a circle shape. I think it was more of they're like, I could build in circles, and that's like they're, you know, I'm bragging because I could build in circles. All right, make sure it snaps right. And there we go. Yep. So yeah, I mean, I have nothing against building in circles if it looks right. But I've seen plenty of designs that never got featured in the community spotlight that blew the community spotlight stuff away. And that's all on Reddit. You just gotta see where people show pictures of their base on Reddit that they design, and there's stuff that is absolutely phenomenal. And never see it in the community spotlight. And it makes no sense. Like, I looked at the community spotlight the other day after that whole thing last week just to see what the spotlight bases are, and one of the bases I found on Reddit that I was taking some ideas for this tower that I want to build here. It was absolutely just, you know, no comparison. Here's the one on the spotlight. I would give it a 5 out of 10. Here's this one on Reddit that is a straight 9 or 10 out of 10. It's not in the spotlight. Nobody's sitting there saying, oh yeah, this is it. You know, so I don't subscribe to the spotlight because the spotlight is not necessarily always the best ones. It's just whoever got featured for some reason. And it's not always the best feature. At least I've seen plenty that were not the best feature on the community spotlight. You could build a box. No one can do that. I just built a box too. Look at that. I actually just, all I had to do was just click a button and it placed the box down. And I'm just gonna get all the exterior pieces done. It did it again. It placed down a wall that's not supposed to be there. There it is. Shouldn't have been able to place. Now we're gonna get that out, that out, that out, and now I already know that's one I don't have to do anything with after this. I just need to get the wall. There we go. And that should be every one of them done except for the lowest level. So really, that's all of these. All I have to do, well, I have to go give power to it. So come down here, and it's the straight spot after that. So you come down here. Yep. So it'd be, nope. 3, like that. 4 and 5. And I did not link power up on all of them. I go outside for this. There we go. Once this is done, yeah, this is just for it to have that look of it being powered universally, because I don't need this on those, but the ones that have power for the rooms to work is going to look blue anyway, so I don't want that to interfere. So that should give me all of them. Yep. Oh. Before I do this room. Alright, before I do this part here, I have something to fix. And I need to be over this way for it. I gotta take that out, because I can't build 2 of the same room. Which I don't get. I mean, it technically is like you build 2 of the same room, but wouldn't it just be like, hey, you know, it's the same room, same storage capacity. All it does is, you know, it's a duplicate. You could just access it from different places. I don't see why we can't just build another room, period. Okay, I need to decide where I want to start it. Okay, so coming down, it was, here's this going across. So this will be number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. So let me move back. Again, I gotta do it where I can get everything to snap right. I think this first one I'm doing from inside the room. Actually, yeah. Get outside. It's easier to target from outside than from inside. Okay. So, oh. Yeah, not what I meant to do. Okay. And I'm going to leave the room for now so I can get the wall put in place. And then once it comes out, it should remove the effect on the ground outside. One will hope. See, that popped back afterwards, so that's good. So I'm just... Same thing I was doing there, creating the design part of it, and then I can throw the rooms in afterwards and just come back out and remove every one of these exterior rooms to give me the terrain back. And I feel like this is gonna be decent in the end. Yeah, it's gonna mess up the grass for the moment, but I think that should restore with a reboot or reloading the game. That will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah.
Incoming storm.
And boom. All right, so inside now. Let's see. All right, so come down. So it goes to this one. Yep. 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I need power for this, and I need it to run from where's the front side? I want to line it up towards the front most. All right, that's going to come out. But I just need to see which one it is. Okay, so that one needs to go to right there. And then I'll just tie into these. Lovely. And then all I gotta do is remove the outside pieces. There we go. It still sticks out a little bit. You can see a little bit of the change in the texturing, but that's okay. I feel like I've got enough of a variation there. And so now I have my vault area come down, and you got the secure vault. This would be a good time for the decoration mod with the NPC placements, and it still sticks out a little bit right there. So a little bit on one set of stairs in each one, but that's it. As long as you don't hit that one specific corner, you're fine. And now that gives me every single, oh, somehow managed to get geoed, storage container. And I can still do this using the freighter to make it easier, since, you know, it'd be great if you had like here's a command console thing where you could open that up and see every room like that. But it doesn't work that way. It's just, oh, okay, I turned too quickly in one direction. So there. So it gives that. And yeah, I might go ahead and do like the little support struts on this. I don't think it needs it, but you know what? You mentioned it, Xbox. I will give it a try. Yeah, at least on the in-between. That way it gives like a connection type of look to it. That's kind of nice. I like that. Oh, yeah. If it... a little bit of trouble in a couple of them. Trying to get it to line up. That at least makes it look like they're interconnected to a degree, or there's a support thing built for it. I'll do the outside lower one as well for now. That might detract attention from the different texture on the wall. There we go. So yeah, there you go. You got support strut thing going like that. That works for now. I think that works. Maybe not the bottommost ones. I'm gonna let them stay so I don't have to take them out, put them back. But if that still doesn't, that kind of, it makes it blend too much, I think. Like it just takes away from the the noticeability of here's something sticking out sort of thing. And I'll add some lighting to it as we go. But this will be the central corridor. And I've got room for it to continue on to something else. Who knows what I might build over there. I am moving at least in the general direction of the base over there. And I have over... God, I think is over that way is the deposit. The nitrogen deposit I still need to go build something for. I may have this. This is going to be a big place. Very spread out. Big base. Big base. Lots of stuff going. And I'll just go ahead and do all the way around. Because I will need to be at least 2 high on this. I don't like the cramped feeling of a single height room. Even though it does improve the lighting issue a bit. Yeah, like that. And then this will, well, let's just see. I want high enough to where it doesn't feel like you're risking something by landing here. But then we'll have where is it? There, like landing pads coming off. And that's what I'm thinking. Now I've got the angled pieces rotating the pads around an exterior. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next level or next round up will be another rotation, and just kind of alternate them a bit to make the it's just a cosmetic thing. I just want to have like, here's a bunch of landing pads, you know, and it gives you these landing pads going out like spikes or spines coming up the side. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and the next level up you'll have 1, 2, like the alternating, like north, south, east, west. Then you have northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, and then rotate again, so we can have this like spiraling up type of thing. And I did say I want to try and blend this between the different types. I may see about putting in this, where there's like a connection that goes around. If it would, like, you know, adjust to the right curvature, that would be really nice. Actually, I could do it where, well, no, it comes down to curvature. That's the wrong curvature. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about that a bit more. But yeah, something like that. You come up here and you're walking up, and it's like ship, just ships landing. You know, once you get 3, it seems ships start landing. They won't take over the main pad anymore and kick you off your own base. And that's, all right. You know, let me think how I can make this work. It's the stupid triangles again. If I do it like that, then I'd have each alternating spot as like a glass floor looking down. But then I gotta think about stairs too. I gotta think about how I want to do the stairs. So if I do that, stairs going up like that, a taller one. I may just do teleporters. I may just do that, so it's more like an elevator. Have make this the central hub bank of teleporters, because most of it is gonna be teleporting from here to something else. So we'll have like, yeah, down to the vaults, but we'll have it be like, all right, here is, I want to do this through I don't know. Let's just say closest to this door is the one that leads over to like here. You know, teleports me over here to collect from the mining stuff. And then I have like, you know, one that goes off that way. Then the first landing pad floor, second landing pad floor, you know, maybe whatever's going off this direction. I mean, it's all adjustable, but, you know, in the end, something, yeah, like teleporters that take me to different points around the base, instead of having to walk and jetpack everywhere. For now, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, we're definitely have gone over a bit. But, you know, I'm feeling pleased with this. I'm still not 100% on the building over there. Part of, you know, what I did got messed up because of the modded pieces. Both removing other stuff and disappearing on me. So I'm still not 100%. I want to get the lighting fixed. If I get the lighting fixed, I'll feel more comfortable working on this. Oh, no. Well, that's not going to work. I didn't realize it put struts all the way down. That's gone. It removed all of my decoration stuff in here, except for that. It removed lights. It removed my ceiling lights earlier for the kibbles and bits thing, but putting the other thing in there removed all my other stuff. So I had so much more done in that, and now it's gone because of that stupid thing overlapping. Wonderful. So I gotta redo that whole room now. I guess I'll do something a little different then. Oh well. I may actually leave the front side clear. I may start with just the sides on that. All right, this is better. Not great, not amazing yet, but it's better. I feel like that's a good save point. And here we go. So yeah, let me get. Now I got him here. I think kind of he's tucked way back. Come here. Foot claw. Come here. You know what? I'm taking this off so I can reach Timmy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Got you. Ha ha ha. Look at him. So you scared? Not anymore. He's not scared anymore. So he's an old grouchy person. Gonna be 8 Monday. 8 years old Monday. Look at yourself. All right. Yep. You're gonna sit here. You're gonna chat. I've got you. I'm holding you. You're not going anywhere. Look right at that camera. Look at the camera. Oh. All right, now, Timmy ASMR. He says, "Stop doing this to me." Here you go. You want a chair? Here you go. All right, so that was, yeah, did get some decorating done, but not as much as I had hoped. And he's leaving it ready. So again, I tried 3 mods. The Euclea, which has it's a huge mod download. It's over 100 megs mod download. Tons of stuff. It basically has to compress the normal build menus together in order to make room for all the stuff you have there. But the lights still work the same as the native lights, vanilla to the game. They glow. They don't actually cast any lighting. Kibbles and Bits is the one that has lights that actually work the way lights are supposed to work. And it has some good designs, but the main thing was the lights work. But they work too well. They go through all the walls. I put a spotlight on the ground and it lit everything up all the way to the top of the structure. So a little bit problematic on that. And the third one was the Ultra Base building, which just had a lot of stuff, but didn't have a single icon to match each thing. So you go and look at it and it's got plant 1, plant 2, and you had to actually click and look at it. So it's definitely, I would say, an unfinished mod because it should have at least the icons. I mean, for that many things you're going to add to the game, put the icons in there. But you don't want to use them together. You need to pick one to use because they're not going to work together. They don't like each other. They modify the build menu too much, I guess, that they don't like each other, and you end up with them overlapping, and it just breaks everything. But I will go ahead. I will put these linked in the description. If you do want to try them out, all you have to do to mod No Man's Sky is literally either delete or rename a single file, and then create a mods folder, throw stuff in your mods folder. That's it. There's no BEP in that, nothing like that. You just have to say, stop disabling my mods, and then here's my mods, and that's it. So it's one of the easiest games out there to enable mods for, other than mods being actually included in the game natively, where it's just like Ark, where you could turn it on and off as you're loading the game. And again, I'm going to look to see if I can find a mod for the lighting, to fix the lighting. I'm going to see if I can find that. There's definitely plenty of mods for certain things, like invisible cape. If you don't want your cape flowing behind you, I guess you also just take the cape off. I mean, that seems like it would work for me. No asteroids. Don't hide sentience echoes. Stuff like that. I'm gonna see if I can find some light mods. But I'll be adding these to the stream notes after this. And only had, brief power hiccup. I was able to get back up and running where it didn't just this time cut completely out, which is nice. So we still finished. I've got the Star of a Nerd base section, base element. I know the basic part. If you got any ideas for the landing area, like the large airport type thing with lots of landing pads, comment below. I'll watch for those and be thinking of my own stuff for next week. But yeah, that's it. Timmy he's just like, he's not involved today. So but thanks for hanging out, everybody. Sorry for the hiccup, but we got back going. Xbox, Felonious, because Jason left earlier. Go with the in-laws. No, Jenny popped in. Be Tactical, thank you all for hanging out. Those are the names I can think of off the top of my head, since the chat's not going back far enough for me since I had to reconnect. But thank you all for hanging out. Timmy came back. We'll do this again next Saturday, hopefully without storms and power issues. And have a good rest of your day, good rest of your weekend, and good safe week, and we'll see you next time.